Hello, and welcome to my new Let's Play, and it is indeed The Sims. We have opted for The Sims 3 because I have played The Sims 2 for forever, and you couldn't force me to ever touch The Sims 4. Obviously, the moment I start recording or talking, my cats has to start going crazy. So, you may be asking, first of all, why the game choice? Well, The Sims 4 is severely bugged, even for people that like it, and quite empty. So we're avoiding it. The Sims 2 I have been playing for the last 15 years, so I need something new. This isn't obviously the perfect vessel because I am expecting it to lag, I am expecting it to stutter, and I had to set up quite a bit of mods just to control what the game does. Do not ever play this game without NRAS, which is the master mod controller, essentially. One of the things that we're using from it is Overwatch, which will be trying to error trap of the Sims that go the wrong way, and it's also gonna be trying to clean up all unused stereos and cars and everything possible to make this run better and save some memory. Now that we have established that, we are in Sunlit Tides. I have repurposed an old save because I have already set up this world. Another thing that kind of annoys me with The Sims 3 is that you do have to set up your world because new expansion thingies do not just automatically get placed, so you most often will just go to edit town and you will plop down lots, and then you will plop down expansion lots that you want to have in this world, so this world has some at the very least. So now what are we doing? We're doing 100 baby challenge. Oh my, we're shit at cooking. Great. That's perfect start. You don't need to go out and chase a husband. Don't worry about it. Just waste money on waffles. Yes, that is good on you. Good on you, Alice Founder. Yeah, I named her Alice Founder. We're gonna be trying to be naming her kids a bit on ABC side. So we will be having 4 kids per letter up until like the last 3 letters or 4 letters, when we will have 3 kids per letter so that Z can have some children too. Which is perfect, for it will allow us to have a bit less children on letters such as X, where you're really pushing it to try and find some names. Like, you know, Xavier, and then you're like, I don't know the rest. Now, I am fully thinking that this will devolve into shitfest quite fast, so I'm gonna be taking some generations a lot slower than others, and if we get bored, less children versus Myrta not finishing this Let's Play, less children wins. So like, if I'm really getting bored of child rearing, I will be like, this generation has like 2 children. It's fine. Essentially, we're not going for speed, we're going for finishing this thing to begin with, because 100 babies is friggin' a lot of babies and friggin' a lot of work. Okay, you gained a cooking skill point. Well, at least you made yourself some waffles now. So while she eats, I am gonna quickly run through the rules. We're using Mod The Sims 100 Baby Challenge that was written in January 2012. Requirements: Sims 3 base game. Goal: your goal is to have 100 babies in as few generations as possible with as many men as you can without using cheats. Getting started, we're allowed to get any lot, which we did. I actually had to build this house. I had to fully build this house. Yeah, why not? You can learn painting while I continue yammering on. Any lot. So this is a small lot, quite okay sized for our needs. This house has just what we need. We're gonna be storing all the children in this room for now. At some point we can add extra bits and bobs in order to make this house taller and to have more space in it. It also gives us some space to have some garden around here, so this is good. This will work. We can make a sim with any traits to begin with, but the consequential following Sims will have random traits, because I will have to be randomizing her baby traits. So we're making it this easier at the start. We're flirty, we're a great kisser, we're family-oriented, we're nurturing, and we're artistic. Artistic because I need to make money. And the third part of getting started was to just go out and meeting some guys. So now for rules. Your founder may only leave the house to complete opportunities and meet men. She may not have a job. Infants may be aged up immediately if you wish. We will probably not be aging up infants immediately, just to give us some leeway in order to meet new guys and to set up the next pregnancies and so on, because, well, by the time you hit to toddleroo, everything goes to shit. Toddlers can be aged up as soon as they can walk, talk, and use potty, but not before. In some of these, like, rule sets, they go, oh, you also have to read 2 toddler books, but in the original rule set that we are using, it just says to just do those things, and we will be trying to rush through the toddlerhood, because honestly, it's not a nice period of time. Children are kind of fussy and angry and mean and stuff. See, unrootable sim found. Good job, Overwatch. You continue doing your work. Children and teens may be aged up once they have an A in school and you get the message about your child reaching an honor roll. Teens may get a part-time job to help out. Young adults may be moved out immediately, or you can wait, but they cannot get a full-time job while living in the house. You may hire a maid, but you have to stop them from helping the toddlers. We will just not hire a maid to avoid this. You may not use apples or watermelon to determine the gender of the baby. You may not choose traits for any sim except the founder. The last girl to be born from the founder will continue the challenge. Your founder may not get married while living in-house. Your founder may be moved out as soon as she is an elder to make room, or as long as there's another adult sim in the house. If you manage to not get a girl, obviously the challenge has failed. That is the only way you can fail. You may not use any cheats except to reset sim if needed. Fertility treatment is good. Use it. Once you had children with a man, you may not use him again for offspring. And this is where it gets quite tricky, because in The Sims, not that many people per world. So, quite honestly, high chance that you're gonna be intermingling with people that you have already intermingled. So by the second generation, I am assuming that some inbreeding will start to occur. We're just gonna breed with people for as long as the game allows us to and doesn't mark them as a relative. And if we run out with people here, then that's where we're gonna be utilizing World Adventures, where we're just gonna be going on adventure to meet some men. Yes. Your sim may never hire a babysitter. And your sim may not send your children to boarding school, as the boarding school would take care of the children for them. I want her to finish this painting, have a nap, and go out and meet some guys. And now that I have explained some rules, I will be trying to do quite a lot of cutting and this whole Let's Play to make it a bit more interesting, because once again, childcare in Sims, not the nicest thing to stare at. Okay, so she had a nap. The Warg's Tavern is very, very close to us, and it is a hangout lot of sorts. I mean, it's a bar. We don't know if people will come here, but we may as well go over there and hang out over there in case some men show up, right? Because that is our whole point, to go out and get some men. There must be a more popular spot to party tonight. Okay. So what we found out is that nobody wants to be here. Well, nobody's probably partying in Sound Swap. That wouldn't make any sense. How about the literal place that's called the hotspot? I'm seeing 2 guys. That's a good start. Also, a lot of tickies. That's not a good start. That's kind of creepy. So the darker toned dude is hungry, just like me. We have a lot in common. Hello. Oh, we immediately hit this off. He finds us attractive. That's good. That is very good. So let's just do regular chatting with this lovely, lovely guy. In case you haven't seen yet, we have a lovely, lovely face with kind of a distinct... God damn it, camera. Why are you doing this to me? Can we just lower the walls? Yeah, with kind of a bigger nose. I randomized my sim and then just tried to give her nice clothes and nice haircut because that's what I prefer to do. But we can see how that nose fares when we start having children and whether or not that's gonna be an inherited family trait. Because it would be wonderful to remember our founder in some way, right? So let's do some fun things with him and stuff. Oh, he's friendly and family-oriented. That's good. And we gave him a rumor. And he thinks that we're sociable. This is not going very well, is it? But okay, we have met a single guy. Which means that we can go home and go to sleep and then maybe call him and hang out and stuff. Okay, we have met somebody. That is a definite start, right? And it's kind of funny that I can see where the Sims Force flaws kind of come from, because you did see quite a bit of AI just standing around or prioritizing drinks, but not anywhere as much as you see it do in The Sims 4. So it's like they somehow managed to take this game and make the flaws even worse. Yes, 43 vehicles remained and one television switched off. There is a thing that I do not do, but you can do to make the game perform even better. Which is, downloading people's made towns of Max's towns after having rerouted all the walkable paths. Because apparently what Max's did was make towns that have places where Sims can very easily get stuck, and they released it like that. And this is one of the worlds that glitch least. If you get Island Paradise, that world is the one that glitches the most, which is because they have to do navigation by sea, so I suppose it makes sense. I don't know, will we be able to meet that guy again today? Because for all I know, he's at work, but we will be trying to meet some guys. It's good to have multiple people that we know at the same time, you know. Well, let's just see if we can just invite him over, right? We have already started with him. Maybe it's Saturday, maybe he doesn't have any work. Well, we're jobless, so that's not an issue for us. I'm at work right now, and I don't know when that I'm gonna be done. Well, that's not a good sign, is it? You should know when you're ending your work, man. Where would guys congregate? If you were a cougar, where would you go? How about we check the pools? Oh, it seems like I brought all the girls to the yard. Well, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh, that is a guy. That is a guy. He's also a celebrity, so that may be a bit problematic, but we're gonna see. Oh, he likes me too. Good news. Good news.
Yeah, newbie.
Are you an adult? Yes, you are. That's good. It's good that you're an adult. I have no way of impressing a celebrity. Just thought that I'm gonna say I have $600 in my inventory. Okay, he's quite specifically not impressed by the fact that we have 600 simoleons in our inventory. I'm not too surprised, honestly. I wouldn't be impressed by that amount of money either. But here's the thing, we don't actually have any skills, so why don't we try and hit up any other place that might have more men and less women? I mean, you look like a man. Just stop talking with that very, very awkward dude and maybe hit up a bartender. At the very least, it's his job to talk with you. Go away! Well, I did. Thanks, Celebrity Sim. So here's challenge number 1. Even though our traits are working for us, actually quite difficult to romance Sims in The Sims 3. So our challenge number 1 is just to get a guy. You would think it wouldn't be that challenging, right? But it is. It is! Even with the right traits, it is. He's friendly as well. There's a lot of friendly, nice guys in here. From what we know now, he's not a family man and he's not artistic, otherwise he would have kind of reacted to our skills. And he's probably not much of a humor man. He's not outright rejecting it, which is nice, but... So let's just see, can we just get to know you? Oh, he's auto-flirting with us, that's good. I'm gonna ask a single, even though we really don't care. I don't care if it's the cheapest drinks in reality, okay? I'm hitting on a guy game, leave me alone. Is there any good place to woohoo in here? No, no, there's not. That's a bit problematic. They really should add beds to bars, shouldn't they? Don't really want to propose going steady or anything, because I'm not planning to keep him. I know it sounds really horrible, but I'm not. They're just auto-performing all of the actions, which is good for us. Okay, it's time for me to go. There's obviously no beds to woohoo in here, which means that we will have to invite him over. I just want in this first part for us to actually get a single guy. And oh my, when we're gonna start having kids and we can't get babysitters. Oh, this is gonna get so difficult so fast. Level 4 in painting skill. Sure thing. I wanna get fertility treatment just so that I have more kids at the same time. Jesus, to begin with, you're just so bad at art that it pays absolutely nothing. We'll have to pay. We haven't even paid for our food yet. Good thing that I haven't like spent all the money and just like left some money out because I knew that the start of the game is gonna be a bit hard. By the time we will be shifting generations though, the money worry will be like absolutely gone. Mostly because that's how Sims work, like you get really good at a skill and you're selling things like super expensive, so you're like, what is money? Well, that's not how reality works, unfortunately. Hey, can you like turn up to my house really early in the morning, I'm wearing quite the sexy underwear. I would love for you to see it, like right now. I don't use any contraception, guy. I hope it's okay with you. I hope you're fine with that, because I am very much fine with that. You have no idea what I want from you, do you? I just realized that I might have made my porch a tiny bit too small. It's okay, it's gonna work for now. Newspaper boy, I have absolutely no use for newspapers, just so you know. Normal people use it for like job search and stuff, but we're not allowed to have a job. We're gonna live off kids, okay? I don't know how that's gonna work. We're gonna live off kids and live off art. And we're gonna sell our shitty art for $30 at a time. And god damn it, if the real life would work like that, that would be friggin' amazing. You are an adult, yes you are. You just don't want to woohoo with me just yet. Ah, there we go, that's a woohoo. God damn it! Are you leaving for work? Yes, you are. You are leaving for work, aren't you? And you're at work and you don't know when you're even finishing work. Like, the shit's wrong with you. How can you not know when you finish work, okay? Do you work multiple jobs or do you sit at that bar? You know what? We do need to raise our skills. We are gonna need some money, so let's invest time in that. Our maternal clock is ticking, but guys in here are very much non-pliable, so like let's get some money. Do bar people get any days off? I mean, I don't think that they do. No, I'm not gonna use that opportunity. Haven't switched them off because we kinda gonna need them sometime later. What do you mean? You don't know when you're gonna be done with work? What does that even mean? Dude! You should know when you're gonna be done with work. Well, that was 100 simoleons, so at least this day has been useful in one way. We're actually making some money. The fact that we can sell paintings that look like this, it's absolutely amazing to me. Just thought I'm gonna share that. Let's hit the bed and wake up early and hope that we can get the guy in this house for long enough to screw him. But unfortunately, this is gonna be the end of this part, so see you the next time, folks, when hopefully we gonna get some more action than we did tonight.